Hello and welcome to the second HLRA podcast, a podcast brought to you from the back of my Series 3 for Land Rover owners. I'm Harry Graham.
And I'm Lucas Easby.
And I'm Ben Graham.
We have Ben on here this month as a guest. So then Lucas and Ben, what Land Rover related things have you been doing this month?
So we've been going to Twisted every other Friday and having something to eat or drink. Like I say, every other Friday. Harry was taking a walk down his village and he found an abandoned Land Rover 90 just sat rotting away.
Yeah, that part will be like the main story of this podcast, but that is all coming later. Go on, Ben, Tell us what you've been doing.
So, since this year, we've started going out in the Land Rover. We've clocked 217 mile on, been going all on the moors. We've been to Massam, been to Ripon a few times, we've been to Thirsk a few times.
Yeah, we had a good time, really, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, as Ben said, on Sunday we went on a day out in the Series 3, and then, as Lucas and Ben both mentioned, I was walking on Sunday night, and then at the bottom of the village came across an abandoned 90. The chassis is absolutely rotten on the cross member, and you couldn't actually see the chassis from on the rear cross member. My arm is now mended and it's all sorted, and then, as Lucas said, me and him went round to Twisted with our good friend Alan, and just went round there. Alan had a drink and me and Lucas had a drink and some lunch. The food there is bloody nice. I had a sausage sandwich and Lucas had a cheese and ham toasty. And then we also, the workshop main man called Andy, he showed us his Disco 1 and all around the workshops. So you'll now see a few pictures of his Disco 1. It's a really nice thing. Completely and utterly original. And is he only for 18 months, didn't you say?
Yeah, he said 18 months.
18 months.
And he found the original front bumper.
Yeah, it's a fair thing, really tidy. So then, let's get cracking with this episode 2 of this podcast.
So then, let's get started with the first section. My favourite product of the month is a Series 1 80-inch model kit from jadlamracingmodels.com. It's £26.95 and it comes with a trailer and is 135 scale model. It features a fully detailed interior, an engine bay, and it is made from plastic with photo etched parts. What's your favourite product of the month, Harry?
Well, my favourite product of the month is the Twisted Automotive sticker set. It features a wide range of stickers including Defenders and Suzuki Jimneys. It isn't on the Twisted website just yet, so if you want some, you'll have to go to the old cinema in Thirsk yourself. They are £12.50 and are really well printed onto the vinyl. I think the pack comes with 10 stickers, I think it comes with, and you basically just get your money's worth. They're really good and highly recommended. What is your favourite product of the month, Ben?
My favourite product is a Twisted poster. They have them in the old cinema. I have loads of them on my wall, sorry. Yeah, good quality, all nicely printed on.
I just want to interrupt Ben there and just say that an old ERF has just gone past, and so has a Land Rover 90. Hey, all of the old stuff's coming past today.
I didn't say that yet, right?
Yeah, it was a yellow potato one.
Oh, look where Scania coming from. Look at that bugger.
Oh yeah, there's also a scrap Scania, which is transporting some scrap. Right, go on, carry on, Ben. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, so me and Harry, we've had them for about a year now, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, proper good quality. Nothing's gone wrong with them. They're lovely smart Land Rovers. Yeah, proper bang on, aren't they?
Yeah, and you can't get them from the cinema anymore, from the old cinema anymore. But I think maybe ask them about it or phone them up if they still do them. They might say that they do, because I'm not actually too sure. We didn't see them there today, did we?
No.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Proper good quality then.
Well, they might just have them round back somewhere. We don't really know. Now, this month's Lister's Landy is the Ninky Nonk, a 1964 Series 3, but the Series 3s were built from 1971 until 1985, so I'm not really too sure what has gone on there. Because it's got a Series 3 bulkhead and Series 3 door hinges. He's fitted a 200 TGI swap into it, and it features a series. He's fitted Range Rover diffs to it, so the same as me, But it doesn't end there. She also has an overdrive, so that thing must fly down the roads. She also has a rack in the back of her, but it turns into a bed for at steam rallies. And she also has BFG mud grabbers and CB radio. What do we reckon to that then, lads? I would say it's a 9 out of 10. What would you rate it out of 10, Lucas?
I'd say 7 out of 10 because I'm not too much of the colour combination. It's just the blue's a bit too dark in my opinion, but
Dark? Alright.
yeah.
It's quite a light blue, like I thought.
It's like on the mix of like darky, but like
Yeah. It might have just been with the photo, maybe.
could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Ben?
I'd say like an 8 out of 10 because it's a right rig. I love the tyres.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must really fly along with them Range Rover discs and overdrive.
Yeah.
Must be right rig to drive.
Yeah. And especially with CB radio, you
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to all the tangs on there, like.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah. So it's time for the news. We have a fair few bits of news here. So, Land Rover Monthly Live is fast approaching. Spring is in the air, and what better way to be spending it at Land Rover Monthly's 2-day show at Malvern's Three County Showground. It will be hosted on the 17th and 18th of May. The big show is now in its 3rd year of being around. We sadly won't be attending to it this year due to us getting ready for an 800-mile trip in the Series 3 around the Isle of Arran. That's right. The event holds a beer tent, live music, stands, stunning vehicle club displays, including the Dunsford collection and unique Land Rovers. Some of the big LR brands will be there, including Exmoor Trim, MM4x4, Empire Tuning, 4B, Woody Mods, Cult 4x4, Off-Grid Camp and many, many more. Another thing that I want to point out is we've now got the centre box in the Series 3 fully done. She looks bloody lovely. She's been painted in Hammerite, hammered black, with some Yorkshire tweed on top. There's a video on there now, it's live on YouTube if you want to watch that. We also have the new Exmoor Trim door cards. I just thought I'd mention it whilst we said Exmoor Trim. They fit really well and look really good.
They're also on YouTube or TikTok.
Yeah, they're also on YouTube and TikTok. Harry's Land Rover Adventures on TikTok and Harry Graham something on Instagram as well, if you want to go and check that out. Yeah, go on, Lucas.
We have also some news about our podcast. The Land Rover Monthly podcast, as mentioned, us in the last week's one. All really good.
Yeah, cheers to the shout out, lads.
Oh,
There's also a 110 utility just driving past. Yeah, so cheers to the shout out, Martin and Steve. Good luck with your 90, Steve, and your 110, Martin. And the Battle of the Land Rover podcasts starts.
and commences.
Yeah. Cheers for the shout out, lads. It's much appreciated.
So the main focus on this month's is abandoned Land Rovers. We have a few new rules. There's a 109 Series 3 on the outskirts of Ripon.
A Series 1 in a small village called Midland. It's parked outside of the garage there.
An abandoned 90 just down the road, also in a field. That's just sat rotting away, like we said.
Yeah, in the hedge. Yeah, the cross member on that is completely, utterly rotted. So it has a 2.5 non-turbo diesel, and it's from 1987. And yeah, she's in blue.
I'm sure we can put some pictures out on it.
Yeah, you will see some pictures on the screen of all of them Land Rovers. And there is also a Series 3 lightweight abandoned near to Hawes.
So, what we want to know is have you got any abandoned Land Rovers nearest to you? And please tell us if you have, and please tell us in the comment section below. And if we do, can you send a picture to us? What do you reckon, Harry?
Yeah. Or maybe, maybe don't
picture,
send a picture to us, but just tell us what you have.
Yeah.
What's near to you. So then, for those of you who had listened to last month's podcast, you will know that Lucas does the jokes. So, hit us with a joke then, Lucas.
So, I have a Land Rover coat if anyone wants it. It's free. I've had enough of these leaking oil on my shoes.
Harry has done a video all about the Series 3 Land Rover and the history. It's really, really good to watch, Harry.
Yeah.
Well done for it.
Thanks, Ben. Now, the listeners' questions part. We have 2 listeners' questions this month. The first one is from Joey Paskins. He says, "Hi guys, just wondering when the Series 3 will be finished being painted. I can't tell you when really. I'm hoping that it should be done in the summer really. I might start doing the tub during Easter, but I'm not sure if I will. I'm painting my form tutors Defender 90 wheels during Easter as well. So I might make a video on that just because it might be, well, it's a different Land Rover to be on the content, so I probably will. And yeah, I'm not too sure when it will be done, but hopefully very soon." And then Marcus O'Connell asks, "Which tyres do we prefer, BFGs or Interturbos? For road use, I think BFGs are much quieter and nicer to drive with, but Interturbos have the looks and are great for mudding. I do like them both, but BFGs also have the looks. They look really smart. So both for me, if I'm honest with you."
I agree with Harry. Pretty much what he said, I totally agree with. Can't pick a favourite because they're just different for what you want to do with them, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ben?
I agree, like, with you both, because, like, they're both equally as good tyres, but I do just slightly prefer into turbos, because they're really, really good for the looks, they're good for off-road use, but, just like Harry said, the BFGs, they're better on road because, like, they're a lot quieter, they're a lot smoother, but, like, they're not really that good for off-roading, really. I'm not saying, like, they're really bad.
Dad had him on his pickup, didn't he? He couldn't get up the hill with him.
Yeah, we couldn't even get through our gate. We were going down and we were just sliding sideways.
Yeah, it was sliding into a fence post.
It's not even that much of an angle either, is it?
Yeah. And then we haven't really got a book review on this month's podcast because I haven't finished off reading a book. But there is a Land Rover book all about the history of Land Rovers. I think it's called like The History of a Land Rover or something. It's really good to read. I've learned a lot of facts in there about it. I'm not sure how it was. It was given to me as a present from my auntie. And yeah, it was a really good read. So if anyone here wants to search it up, just do. It's definitely worth listening to. And then Twisted Automotive have also invited us round to the Land Rover Series 1, 2 and 3 Club during August, on the 1st of August. There's just a Land Rover breakfast meet happening down there with Series. So we're going down in the Series 3. If any of you guys are going, we'll see you down there. So, that is the end of this podcast. We hope you all enjoyed it. We haven't really got much on this podcast, but I hope that you all have a nice Easter and that you have some good days out in your Landies and 4x4s. We will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.